Hey YouTube, Blastoise Rules here today with PSA Submission number 9. This is the January order. It is the 30th today, and tomorrow is the final day of the month, the 31st. This order will be shipping out tomorrow. In total, we have 10 users, one which is myself. This is the biggest order to date, actually. It comes in just over 100 cards. And let's get started. So, first user is Pokey Sisters. They sent Regigigas Full Art from Next Destinies. Shiny Reuniclus from Dragons Exalted. And a Japanese Secret Ultra Rare Mega Manectric. The second user is Jose Balderrama or something. He sent 11 cards. We have a Japanese Venusaur EX. That's unlimited edition. A Japanese Kyogre EX, X and Y5. X and Y5 Shiny Enhanced Hammer. Mega Charizard EX from Wild Blaze. This is an awesome card. I definitely love it. I have 8 of these myself, actually. Gengar EX from X and Y4. Phantom Gate, 2 of those. Florges EX. Ancient Mew. A Japanese Hollow Dark Dragonite from Team Rocket. Machamp First Edition Base Set Hollow. And to end off, a Mega Manectric EX. This is the regular version. The third user in this round was Andreas Rodriguez, and he sent a Japanese Full Art Articuno EX from Plasma Gale, and a English Secret Rare Mega Charizard EX. The fourth user was Khalid Al-Kindi. He sent a Mewtwo EX Full Art. Gorgeous looking card. Darkrai EX Full Art. Once again, another gorgeous looking card. Tornadus EX Full Art from Black and White 8. And Jirachi EX Full Art from Black and White 9. The fifth user was the White Mega Gengar. Zach sent Primal Groudon EX. Aggron EX. Both from X and Y5. And also a Kyogre EX from X and Y5. The sixth user was Pokefire Red Shiny, and he sent 6 cards, all from Skyridge. We have a Raikou EX, or Raikou Hollow. I've got this in Japanese. It's such a great looking card. Umbreon Hollow. Reverse Hollow Crystal Charizard. This is actually the first one of these I've ever seen in actual person. Do not own one of these myself yet, but it's making me want to buy one just looking at it. A Hollow Crystal Crobat. Hollow Crystal Kabutops, and a Charizard EX number 12 from Flashfire. So he sent some pretty awesome cards. Actually, quite a few cards that I still need myself. I don't have the Raikou, Umbreon, Charizard, or Crobat yet. Pretty sure his cards are all like pristine though. They're mint. They're either going to be 9s or 10s, I would think. The 7th user was Beatboxer Jed, and he sent me 4 cards. We have a Manectric EX from Phantom Forces, Primal Groudon EX from Japanese X and Y 5, a Gengar EX Full Art from X and Y 4, Phantom Gate, or Phantom Forces English, and a English Skarmory EX Full Art from X and Y base. 2 users left. The final one is myself, but before we get there, or actually we have 3 more users. This next user is an overseas user in Australia, and they sent me a huge amount of cards. 32 cards total, with the one in the background being one of them. This might, just look like a regular shiny Lugia from the Call of Legends series, but this is actually the Japanese counterpart. It's a lottery promo card, and it is very expensive. I'm actually sending a separate order for this because of how expensive it is. I'm going to ship it with my, do a 6-card submission and send myself also some expensive cards. Get those expensive ones graded finally. So let's get through here and I'll show you everything. I'm rather impressed with everything this person is sending. All really awesome stuff in my books, and all Japanese except this first card. We have an English Ho-Oh EX, first edition Hollow from Neo Revelation. Pretty expensive card. I have the unlimited one myself, but need to pick up the first edition still. Goes for anywhere between $25 and $40, so it's pretty expensive for an old school Hollow card. Then we get into a ton of old school Japanese EX cards. We have Mewtwo EX. I believe every one of these is first edition. This is from Ruby and Sapphire. A Zapdos EX from Flight of Legends, Fire Red and Leaf Green. Actually, I have one of these at PSA myself right now. The one I sent is minty, so I'm hoping on a 10 on it, but if it gets 9, it's all good. Venusaur EX, half deck, Fire Red and Leaf Green, Hollow. And Charizard EX, Fire Red and Leaf Green, Japanese Hollow. Both of these are first edition also. Rather hard to find the first edition copies of these. They're rather pricey, I can tell you that much. But awesome to see those in person finally, as I don't own the first edition ones myself yet either. Or even this card in Japanese yet, but I'll get there one day. Rocket's Hitmonchan from Team Rocket Returns. Rocket's Snorlax. Rocket's Zapdos. Rocket's Mewtwo. That's an awesome one. These are all awesome, but this is like a extraordinary one. Have one of these myself, but it's damaged, sadly. Rocket's Scizor EX. Rocket's Sneasel EX. Ho-Oh EX from Unseen Forces, followed by its counterpart. Oh, actually not yet, I guess. Espeon EX from Unseen Forces. Gorgeous card. There's the counterpart. Lugia EX Unseen Forces. And if you got an Espeon, you can't go without the Umbreon counterpart. Unseen Forces. These are all first edition as well. Really hard to find the first edition versions of a lot of these cards. Like, I know I have Ho-Oh and Lugia myself so far. I'm actually bidding on eBay on a lot with the evolutions, but gorgeous cards. I'm a little jealous, to be honest. Tyranitar EX Unseen Forces. Mew EX Mirage Forest, which is Legend Maker. Love this card. I have it in English and PSA 9. It's a gorgeous looking card. Really, really is. And then we get into some full art cards. Victini EX Full Art, Black and White 2. Raikou EX Full Art, Black and White 4. Victini Full Art, Black and White 7. Articuno Full Art, Black and White 7. Lugia EX, Black and White 7. Gorgeous looking cards. Deoxys EX, Black and White 8. Also a Latios EX, Black and White 8. Jirachi EX, Black and White 9. Palkia EX, Black and White 9. Lucario EX, X and Y 3. Dragonite EX, X and Y 3. This is one I still need to purchase myself, actually. I think it's like one of 3 cards I'm missing to complete a Rising Fist. And then we have a few more lottery promos. Pretty hard cards to find as well. I don't think these ones are as limited as that Lugia is. I think the Lugia, there were only 1,000 copies printed, but these ones, I think there's 5,000 copies, something like that. But we have a shiny Kyogre, shiny Groudon, and shiny Rayquaza. I have all of these in English from Call of Legends, but seeing the Japanese versions in person is really, really sweet. So hopefully those get 10s for you, Choji. The next user is Tyler Boyd. We have a Mirage Forest Mew Hollow from the half deck. That's first edition. Nice card. I have a couple of these myself. It looks really nice. This is actually the this English version is the only card I'm missing to complete Legend Maker. I bought one and I didn't receive it. Go figure. And a couple promos. We have a Pikachu promo and a Raichu promo. Awesome cards. I've got the Pikachu myself. And the final user is my own. I think I have 35 cards here. We have I'll just say it now, every single card that I'm sending is mint. I basically refuse to grade cards that aren't mint. So my own cards, Charizard EX Hollow from EX Power Keepers, along with the reverse holofoil version as well with golden lettering and the Power Keeper set symbol logo there. The only thing I don't like about PSA is they won't distinguish between these two cards. They won't label the case reverse hollow foil. They'll just list it as hollow. So basically, I believe the cards get filed together. I'm gonna write a note that they hopefully follow and separate them on the registry. Because it would suck if they don't, because you're never gonna know, how many hollow and how many reverse hollow versions there are. But everything here is packed fresh, by the way. We have Torterra Level X from Diamond and Pearl base. Zekrom or not EX, just full art from Black and White base, I think. Landorus EX, Boundaries Crossed. Two of them. Those are the two I just pulled the other day, probably like a week ago or two. And Yveltal EX from X and Y base. All 5 of these I literally just pulled within the last week or so. These 3 were actually off camera. I ended up going through some of the sealed packs in my collection for sets that I didn't really plan on opening, like Emerging Powers and Black and White base, because there really isn't anything really too expensive in those sets. But in the first Black and White pack, actually, there was a Zekrom full art in it. And in the one Diamond and Pearl pack out of the 4 I have in my sealed collection that I opened, had a level X, which was awesome. Have not pulled too many level X's. And I think I opened like 3 or 4 X and Y base packs, and one of them had this. It was the Charizard Blastoise Venusaur promo, like Galaxy Holofoil blister thing that I opened. I was going to keep it sealed, but I decided to open it. So these are obviously all like as pristine as you can get. If any of them don't grade 10s, to be completely honest, I'd be really surprised. So I'm really hoping on 10s on all those. But I'm not sending too many English cards. There's 7 there and 1 more here for English. A Lucario EX full art from Furious Fist. Gorgeous card. Really happy to get a pristine English one. The other one I have in my collection has a little bit of whitening, but this one does not. So, really hoping on a 10 on it. Crossing my fingers on that. The rest of the cards here are all Japanese. We have Kyurem EX Full Art, Black and White 3 Hail Blizzard, Shiny Pokemon Catcher from Dark Rush. I already have a PSA 10 one of these that I pulled, but I have another one here. A Bianca Full Art from Cold Flare. Colorist Full Art from Plasma Phantom Gale. Plasma Gale, that's what it's called. Along with Shiny Charizard from Plasma Gale. Decided to grade this because this card is going to take the place in that submission for the 6 cards getting sent to PSA. I'm probably going to send those in a few weeks for the really valuable over $100 cards. But this card is, I'm thinking, around $80 still, so I'm still covered for under 100. Have 2 PSA 10s already. It's gorgeous. If I get a third PSA 10, that'll be sweet. Deoxys EX from Spiral Force. This is the regular version. I've been wanting to grade one of these. I have, I think, 7 of these, and time to finally grade one of them. So here's another Full Art Deoxys EX from Spiral Force. In the last submission, submission number 8, I sent one of these in, but I'm sending another one. And I do still have another one of these as well, ungraded so far. So I have 3 total. Virizion EX Full Art Megalocannon. Same set, Iris Full Art. Mewtwo EX from EX Battle Boost. Wanted to grade Mewtwo with like some Gem Mint 10 Mewtwo's in my collection, so sending this one in. I didn't pull this myself. I actually bought it from Wake Run Collapse back when the set first came out. So that was, what, a year, 2 years ago, something like that. And he pulled it. So it's probably either going to get a 9 or a 10. Hoping on a 10, though. Checked it over and it's flawless. Golden Reshiram from EX Battle Boost. Already have a PSA 10 of this one. Here's the Golden Zekrom. This one's unlimited edition though. These cards are minty fresh. Charizard EX from Wild Blaze. I have sent 2 of these in so far to PSA. Both have come back as 9s. So it's really frustrating me, so I'm sending 3 at once, and I'm really hoping on at least 1 10. So, if all 3 of these grade 9s, I'm gonna, to be completely honest, be rather pissed off, because, that would be 5 of these that I would have sent in, so, hopefully I get a 10 at least there. To, finish off my Wild Blaze Charizard set, the secret rare version, Y version, I do have in a mint 9 too, so I gotta get a 10 on that one, but the rest I have in Gem Mint 10 already. AZ Full Art from Phantom Forces. Shiny Enhanced Hammer from X and Y 5. I think it's Gaia Volcano, I believe. Purchased this card, didn't pull it myself. Groudon EX. Basically, the rest of these are all X and Y 5, and a few promo cards at the end. But Groudon EX, Primal Groudon EX, Mega Aggron EX. Sending all the Megas to finish off my or keep my Mega collection complete, PSA graded. I do have a complete PSA 10 Mega set already. A couple of the secret rares I think are 9s, but other than that, all the regulars are PSA 10. Kyogre. I absolutely love these cards. They look so great. Primal Clash actually hits in the next few days too, so I can't wait for that. The US release. Primal Kyogre EX. The pink looks great on there. Mega Gardevoir EX. And we have some promos now. We have Deontay EX, along with the Mega Deontay EX. The Shiny Metagross EX. Awesome artwork pose there. It's gorgeous. And to end it off, the Shiny Mega Metagross EX. So that ends this submission. with all 102 or 103 cards. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a thumbs up on the video. If you didn't, well, whatever. Let me know what your favorite card in the submission is down below in the comments, and I'll be accepting February submissions starting in the next few days. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.